I often go to the smoking area in a club because it's quiet, you can have a conversation, and the girls don't have too many distractions there. So they're there having their cigarette and they're there for 5 minutes, maybe with some conversation, maybe without, but it's a good place to open them generally. But something else you can think of is that in that smoking area, if you can see the queue, then you can do something. You can force IOIs from the smoking area to girls in the queue. Girl in the queue wants to get in the club. She's looking for people she recognises. She's looking for a way in. She wants to get in quickly. She's getting cold, especially in London at winter. And she wants to get in. She sees you in the smoking area. You're higher value than her because you're already in the club. So something that works really well is to force IOIs from the smoking area into the club. And if you do pop out, you can also go to the queue and chat to girls in the queue and say, okay, I'll see you inside, and just breeze back in. As soon as they see you inside, you're that high value guy that got in more easily than they did. Any girl that has to queue will see you as potentially a way that she can get into the club more easily next time. She doesn't know that you were there an hour ago and you had to queue as well. She doesn't know all that. She just sees you as higher value because you're in that situation. Something else you can do is when you're buying your drink at the bar, don't buy too many, but if you do buy 1 or 2, that's fine. And you could buy a glass of champagne. It's a pretty similar price to a normal drink, but if you walk around the club with a glass of champagne, it's a higher status drink. It's a higher value drink. They might think it's Cristal. They don't know that it's, you know, some cheap sparkling wine, but you're walking around with that and it is the highest value drink to have. They might also think you're associated with a table in the club, and at a minimum, it makes you look higher status. It's worth briefly mentioning fashion here. We give fashion advice, but something specifically for nightclubs, especially high-end ones, is that a good way to look at fashion is this. Go into the club and look at the guys. There will be a guy that is very high value. He knows the manager, he seems to know everyone, women like him, he's just a cool-looking guy, he seems really comfortable there. This really high-value guy, there's normally only 1 or 2 in a club, he's got the fashion that works in that environment. Instead of going and studying a really generic way to dress, look at the environment you want to operate in, pick the top dog and just copy him. See what he's wearing, see how he does things, and rip it off. There's a very different fashion in the club scenes throughout the world, so whatever your one is, that's how you're going to find it out. Go in there, see the top dog, who that guy is, look at how he's dressing, copy it.